scroll down and see what we have here. Another circumstance connected with these names, which it is desirable to remember, is the absence of evidence to show that the Old English ever called any of the dark complexions Briton, brown men, or black men. Now, this particular author, he's having problems with the facts that all that he has dug up goes back to black men. So now he's trying to deny, but we're reading later on where he confessed that, hey, the evidence must be left as is. Now, on the bottom it says, on the contrary, the Welsh annals mention black Vikings on the coast as if they were men of unusual personal appearance. There's another word used by the Anglo-Saxon to denote black or brown black. The word swart. The personal name, swart or swart, may have been derived from this word and may have been originally denoted people of a dark complexion or black complexion. And that's what the word swartz means. We will show you an example of that, where they don't want to come out straight and say, hey, this man is black. They used that for Abraham Lincoln, father. Thomas Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's father was a black man. And his mother, Nancy Hanks, a black woman. So they describe Abraham Lincoln's father. Yes, Abraham Lincoln, the president, the 16th president, if I'm not mistaken, of the United States, was a black man. And his vice president was also, his first vice president was also a black man. Hannibal Hamlin, to give you a name. And many black men, they describe as sword, hoping that you would not pick up it pertains to black. But here's the proof. Swartz means black, black man, black complexion. Now, do we have records of the Vikings? Yes, we do. Cultural Atlas of the Viking World, another archaeology book. Who's the author of this particular archaeology book? Edited by James Graham Campbell, Cullen Beatty, Helen Clark, R.I. Page, Niels S. Price. This particular book had many authors, many scholars coming together, collected records of the Vikings world. Cut. We are on page 211, and the archaeology book titled The Atlas of the Viking World, page 211. Now let's scroll to a caption. Right. The Vikings, based in the lower region of France, ravaged Angers in the 9th century when Saint Aubin was bishop. And this life of the saint, written about 1100, they are depicted in their ship ready to attack. However, these warriors are shown armed in the 11th century manner with long mail shirts and kite-shaped shield of the kind that were used by the Normans at the Battle of Hastings and are shown in the Bayeux Tapestry. The artist has put the steering oar on the wrong side of the ship. Now, let's see an army of Vikings on ship. The Vikings were black men. We just read it not only in the art of the Anglo-Saxon, we have another archaeologist showing you pictures of the original Vikings. The original Vikings are black. But in case this picture is too vague, what we have done, we have blown the picture. Now, scroll on the other side of the book. We blew the picture up a little bit. As you can see, again, scholars are good for this. Try to whitewash our image. They go into our books and do these things. Whitewash them. Alexander Hamilton, they whitewash him. I must have shocked everybody. Alexander Hamilton, the face on the dollar bill. We have proof on that, but that's another topic. Next show. Now, as you can see, these men are Vikings. Black men. Not only do we have it in writing, black and white, but we also have it in pictures. Now, where were these men traveling? Let's go and see the map. See these maps here? There's a map. Now, the average black men, women, children don't think about these areas, like places like Norway. Focus on the geographical map. Focus on the name. Norway. Oh, I'm going on vacation. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, I think I'll go to Norway, son. See, our brothers and sisters do not speak like that because we've been brainwashed, thinking that we are not the original founders of these areas. Norway, Sweden, Denmark. There's other names down here. England. We are the original inhabitants of these lands. So these are the areas the Vikings were exploring. And you're seeing it on the map. Blow the map up a little bit. Okay? Now let's go down to the Vikings again. Showing you the Vikings were black. Black men traveling. Now I wonder what they're going to do during Black History Month. Cut. Okay, we are back again on page 112. And the origin of the Anglo-Saxon race. Let's scroll down and finish the caption where we left off. Stop right there. Up, up. Okay, stop all the way down. Halfdan. Halfdan the Black was the name of a king of Norway who died in 863. That was a Viking. A black man. The so-called black men of the Anglo-Saxon period probably included some of the darker Windish people among them. Immigrants or descendants of people of the same race as the ancestors of the Sorbs of Lausatia. Go up, opposite page. On the borders of Saxony and Prussia at the present day. See, all these areas were areas established by black Hebrew Israelites, black men. Some of the darker winds may well have been among the black Vikings. Why were they called black Vikings? Because the Vikings were black. We just read earlier that we named ourselves after our complexion. Wind may well have been among the black Vikings referred to in the Irish annals. The original Irishmen were black. We will show you that in a few. As well as those of Wales. It may have been the people who have left the Anglo-Saxons' name, Blackaman, birth, which occurs in one of the charters, Blackaman Stone, on the Kentish coast, and Blackaman stones on the Dorset coast. As late as the time of the Doomsday Survey, we meet records of people apparently named after their dark complexion. Page 111. The origin of the Anglo-Saxons race. Our darker forefathers. Scroll to where I'm reading. Page 113. Our darker forefather. What book? The origin of the Anglo-Saxons race. Cut.